ugly man.
What up, though, y'all? This your boy, the Big Ugly Man Doll, and this is my show, Big Ugly Opinion, and we're here for another episode of Women Wildin Weekly. Got a couple of videos that I want to get to real quick, and I'm not going to waste a lot of time. Make sure you give me a like, a share, and a subscribe. Let's do it.
I don't think you understand.
I'm gonna make it.
If
I'm
all
okay
men
with that.
were to disappear, the immediate catastrophe that would be.
For who?
Immediate catastrophe. I don't think.
How?
Okay, so water, sewage, electricity, gas, fuel, refinement, telecommunications, IT infrastructure, road maintenance, delivery drivers, police, fire rescue.
How about other things like fracking, electrical maintenance, nuclear engineering? Like the list goes on and on and on.
Critical infrastructure, if all men disappeared, would fail within hours. The telecom network, loss of power would be because there's nobody maintaining it.
I guess I just don't care about technology enough to care if the power goes out.
What about your OnlyFans,
of
though?
any population.
That's true.
This beach whale with the gargantuan shoulders claims she doesn't care about technology, but do you think you could possibly be that huge without the effects of technology that have made your life so simple that you can overindulge in food and not worry about a single thing? Obviously you haven't missed a meal in the last hour and a half of every single day. So obviously technology is benefiting you in a major way, just keeping you fed and full, you know? So for you to be so ungrateful and so feminist and so ridiculous that you think it would not hurt you at all if men completely disappeared from the planet just shows how stupid you really must be. Big hungry. But hey, if that's what you want. As a matter of fact, no. There's a little bit more I wanted to say about this woman. She's absolutely out of her mind. The fact that she doesn't care if men disappear only is proof that she is likely invisible to men everywhere she goes. Possibly that's the issue with her. Men being there or men not being there, in her mind doesn't make a big difference because we already ignore her. I have a feeling that's probably a key element to what her issue is. Women who are bitter like that and angry, they're lonely. Nobody likes them. I mean, look at her disposition. She has an awful personality and a terrible outlook on men as a whole. So she's likely walking around snooty like there's something special about her when there's not. You know, when she's driving around in that little cart at Walmart and everybody's looking at her like, ain't there a weight limit on that thing? That probably makes her feel away. So I'm sure that, you know, her being undesirable does contribute to her nasty attitude and her goofy idea of what the world really is. And, you know, if men were all gone, what would be the difference? To you, there would be very little difference in your little small world because you're already invisible to the men anyway. So, of course, you're like the ugly linebacker-shaped homegirl that's always cock-blocking. That's what you are.
You're a feminist.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a feminist and a knife?
What sort of a comparison is that? I don't understand.
Threaten to answer.
Yeah.
At least a knife has a point.
Had to put my hat back on so I could get back into the Christmas spirit. She had me a little bit off on that last one, but this one here is pretty much self-explanatory. The difference between a feminist and a knife. And what I say is that's very true because feminists make a whole lot of points that aren't actually points. A whole lot of research that's been debunked. A whole lot of nonsense, a whole lot of decisions based on feelings, a whole lot of wage gap, you know, all of these things that just are not true, but they stand on them so very strongly. Just let it go, feminism. You're wasting energy in there. Go find something to do. I'm sure there's an empty kitchen that needs you. But hey, if that's what you want to do. Merry Christmas, hoes, hoes, hoes. Okay, so if you didn't get that right there, it basically turned that sentence that was up there into what would be considered like a book title. All right. So I get the point and I understand. It's just another one of those instances where feminists needs to prop themselves up as something far better than what they really are. Bunch of lies. A woman wouldn't even exist without a man. He asked God for a mate. He pulled the rib out, traced it in the dirt. The woman was there. That's how it started. Okay. They were given the task of having babies. So I get it. It wouldn't be any of us without a woman. I know. I had to be born through a woman. This is a fact. But, y'all are here because a man asked for y'all to be here. So you need to be appreciative of your own existence and appreciate where it came from. It came from God through man. You understand that? Don't be foolish and let feminism make you believe that you are above man or even equal to him, because you're not. There's no equal. It doesn't exist. It's a myth. Just like the wage gap. It don't exist. A woman was put here for a man, not the other way around. But hey, if that's what you want to do. I'm the Big Ugly Man Dog. This is my show, The Big Ugly Opinion. And that was another episode of Women Wildin Weekly. And as you can see, Merry Christmas. They don't even stop wilding around the holidays. I'm out, y'all. Peace.